Hey, I'm back, and today, I'm here to complain about SMGs. For context, a few months ago, I released a video ranting about the Phantom Forces meta and why I think it sucked. And today I'm making a video on why it sucks worse now. Case in point 1, the new SMGs are bullshit. Before the April Spring update, every gun in the game had at least some resemblance of balance, especially the PDWs, with their really high fire rate being the perfect factor to balance out their pretty low damage, making them formidable but still fair to fight as well as use in close quarters combat. But then, a little update dropped and changed everything. All of a sudden, nearly every PDW got either a damage, fire rate, or range buff, or sometimes all three at once. Side grade conversions such as the category standard 40 S&W for many became a literal direct upgrade. Although they finally corrected the stats for the G36C and G36K by swapping them around, which was a nice touch. Guns that shot calibers such as 45 ACP and the aforementioned 40 S&W were suddenly doing more damage with a higher fire rate than battle rifles that shot 7.62. Guns that already had a balanced fire rate like the P90 suddenly got raised to levels nearly the same as the Chris Vector, a gun notorious for its unmatched fire rate. And of course, since these are PDWs we're talking about, the recoil is literally f***ing non-existent. This is awful. Overnight, PDWs went from a fun, balanced category to the biggest power creep I think I've ever seen, with the biggest offenders being the UMP45, MP7, and P90. Case in point 2, the beginner SMGs are literally better than every gun in the game now. Okay, so while the update describes itself as a major PDW class weapon revamp, in reality it's more of a let's make the beginner PDWs overpowered as shit and maybe buff the MP5 SD's damage range from -1 stud to something actually usable rework. These 4 PDWs are all unlocked before rank 25, and they are by far the best guns in the game right now. How? Well, let's go over them individually. The MP7 went from being a fast-firing, high-penetration gun with loads of recoil to balance out its other stats, to a fast-firing, high-penetration gun, but now it has no recoil. I mean, seriously, what the f is this stylus? The P90, high mag capacity and a fair 900 fire rate. Oops, did I say 900? I actually meant 1100. Not to mention it can also wallbang. Now granted, Stylus did foresee the possible power imbalance this increase in fire rate would cause, so they nerfed the P90's damage from 25 to 24. And then gave it a torso multiplier. The UMP45. Why was this gun reworked? Seriously, out of all the PDWs and the changes they got, why was the UMP45's changes so drastic? Before it dealt a decently high 38 to 23 damage with fire rate similar to the AK-74. The gun felt balanced to fight against and was still pretty fun to use yourself. On the other hand, the new UMP is probably the worst thing to fight against, because if you have taken even any resemblance of damage beforehand, you're getting 2-shot. And even when you have full health, for some reason the UMP user you're fighting against has some sort of aim assist and always lands a headshot mid-spray, 2-shotting you anyway. Not to mention it wallbangs just as well as the MP7 and P90. The only thing holding the UMP45 back is its god-awful muzzle velocity that... Oh wait, never mind, because the 40 S&W is literally just a direct upgrade from stock. More fire rate, more velocity, more range, even more ammo. And trust me, I know for a fact that the damage decrease means absolutely nothing, because in the advanced stats, the time to kill literally gets faster. Case in point 3, the Colt SMG got thrown under the bus. These PDW buffs really make no sense, because they not only shatter the balance the category used to have, but it's almost like some guns were completely forgotten. Like, take the Colt SMG for an example. This gun used to do exactly what most PDWs in the category do today, yet it's still stuck with its stats from back when Stylus tried to lower the overall time to kill of this game? This means that while the MP5K and MAC-10 get to 3 shots with fire rates closer or even higher than it, the Colt SMG is stuck doing 32 damage with no torso multiplier. Like, where is the rework for the Colt SMG? Did they forget it exists? Or do they just hate it as much as the M231? And it's not just entire guns that this update made redundant. Some conversions are also just completely useless after the rework, with the main example being the 380 ACP conversion for the Rama. Before, this conversion, like 25 sharps for the M4s, rewarded people with good accuracy by lowering the mag size from 80 to 20 in exchange for raising the Rama from a 4-shot to a 3-shot. However, I guess someone at Stylus thought, nah, let's just make the Rama 3-shot with its 80 round magazine for no reason. And like the G36C swapping stats with the G36K, the 380 ACP conversion swapped its damage boost with the stock ammo type, simply just making it a downgrade in every aspect. But hey, even though they completely shattered the balance of the PDW category with this update, I guess at the end of the day, they at least made the Bison worth using. But until next time, peace.